Right, in this particular matter, we are here for pretrial today. The defendant was here on May 16th, where he was told at that time to continue his ETG testing and to return here. And we would be here for a pretrial and potential bond violation today. I got another updated violation report, but I do also have some documentation in here through May 16th. For the ETG testing. So he's been testing at on-site.
Yes, Your Honor. Correct. Your Honor, do you see on the test results, mine go all the way up to May 28th?
I do not have that. I have through May 16th.
Okay, I can forward you what was sent from on-site to probation yesterday. I'm sorry, I'll forward that right now.
Thank you.
And if somebody could share with me, please, I have nothing.
Oh, sorry, Ms. McDuffie, I'll send that now. We were just, this was last minute, it came through on-site. It said they had faxed it last week, but I don't know if it didn't come through, so they emailed it directly to probation yesterday.
They sent it to the lab, and these are the lab results showing. We had a positive back on April 8th, and that's the only positive that we've had thus far. And he did report. Sorry?
216 as well. He was arraigned on 214.
I see. Yes. Positive for alcohol. And he did not report for testing on May 20th or April 30th.
I've reported. I have not missed a date.
Well, all I'm telling you is what the report says, sir.
Your Honor, I have not missed a date. I did miss going in one afternoon because I had to work and I couldn't get off, but I followed up the next day.
Your Honor, I would, and I'm sorry, kind of in the busyness yesterday of we do know how we would like to resolve the case. So Mr. Prince and I discussed that, and we were trying to track down the results. I didn't speak with him about the results. If I could speak with him briefly in a breakout room about the positives and the missed test. Like I said, we do know how we're resolving the case. Mr. Prince will be pleading as charged to the offenses today.
I'll let you talk to him about what he wants to do with respect to the violations for the 2 positive ETG tests and
okay.
Any explanations regarding what they're saying on this test.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, the court will recall the case of the state of Michigan versus Keela Jones, case number 23-00513.
Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Keela Jones.
Keela Jones. Thank you. All right, what would your client like to do today, please?
We have discussed Your Honor's offer, and Ms. Jones wishes to accept that HIDA under those conditions, understanding that there will be jail time.
Sure. So, ma'am, it's my understanding you're going to be pleading guilty to assault and battery. That is a misdemeanor carrying a maximum penalty of 93 days and up to $500 fine plus court costs. The court has indicated that, which I am the court, that I would be willing to give you HIDA on this particular case, but with some upfront jail time, which you've already begun serving some of that time. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand to be, and is that what you want to do?
No, you didn't need to. No, you didn't need to.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am? Accept the plea?
Yeah.
Other right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yeah.
You said a yes?
Yes.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. I'm going to go with my rights. You have, Ms. Jones, that you're going to be giving up by entering into this plea. Please stop me if you have any questions, or if you feel like you want to speak to your attorney again, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to have a trial by a jury, at which time you can call witnesses to speak for you. You can get an order signed by this court to require those witnesses come to court. You have the right to see, hear, and question any and all witnesses that are called against you. You have the right to be a witness for yourself, or you could choose to remain silent. If you chose to remain silent, the prosecutor could not comment on that. In addition to that, you have the right to be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand you're going to be giving up all those rights and you're not going to be having a trial of any sort?
Yes.
Do you also understand that there's no automatic right to appeal this decision? So what that means for you, ma'am, is once you enter into this plea, in all likelihood, this is the plea that is going to stick with you. And the only way you can get this off your record is by successfully completing the HIDA program. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge of assault and battery, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we placed on the record here today to get you to plead guilty, Ms. Jones?
No.
Anyone threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
No.
On or about September 24th, 2023, were you at the vicinity of 2931 Roundtree Boulevard, apartment number 2?
Yes.
And while you were there, was Dr. Harris there?
Yes.
That's your brother?
Hmm?
That's your brother?
That's my baby daddy's
Your
sister.
baby daddy's sister.
Yes.
Oh. And did you assault or batter your baby daddy's sister?
Yes.
What happened?
We were into it, and well, she had hit me, and then she hit me and she ran in the room, so I ran in the room and I assaulted her.
So you ran behind her and then you hit her. What did you do?
Like, what?
You say you assaulted her. What did you do?
Well, I hit her, like we were fighting.
So Miss White, it sounds like it was interesting. So she hit you and then she ran.
Yes.
How long before you chased her? Like, did you chase her immediately?
Like, I waited for my mama to look away, and then I ran in there for like a minute.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I find that there's a factual basis for the plea that has been willingly and knowingly made. Are you satisfied, Ms. McDuffie?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. White?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. So what's this other case that she has? Can you tell me about that, please? Ms. McDuffie?
Yes, her the newer 14A2 case is also an assault and battery against a different person that does not, I shouldn't say doesn't appear to be connected, because the relationships could be, anything, but this is somebody who reported getting off the bus when they got sprayed with mace.
Oh, she sprayed someone with mace?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
On February 9th, 2024, when Ms. Jones was out on PR on this case.
All right, because I arraigned her for the, let's see. Got arraigned by Magistrate Nelson in September. And then I got a bond violation report that I did nothing with. Then on October 26th, she failed to appear. And then she got a bench warrant for failing to appear. Then she came back before me and I arraigned her on January 24th. No, she came before the magistrate. That's the magistrate's handwriting. Magistrate Braley this time. And then she appeared at the pretrial. Then that was February 5th. And so you said this happened on what day?
February 9th.
So in between the pretrial that she was here for and the next pretrial on March 4th, she sprayed someone with mace.
Your Honor, if I may,
And then you will in a second. I'll
Okay.
let you in a second. And then she came back on March 4th. That's when we modified the bond to allow her to have contact with. Is that
That's her
her
mom.
mother. Her mother.
okay? All right. So now you may.
Ms. Jones admits that, as you know, this was her first offense, and she didn't understand the seriousness of everything. And she has been sitting for 30 days, and she understands, and she's had a lot of time to think and talk with me. She does want to start anew, and I have already told the court, we were in my mitigation statement a lot about her. She wants to show herself and the court that she can make a change, and hopefully she can do it. And I understand that the court wants to give her more jail time, but hopefully not as much as less or more than.
Well, clearly she's violated terms of her bond. She had a whole new case that she has pled to.
Correct.
She, after I modified her bond, something happened on March 6th. And she got a new bench warrant. Ms. Jones needs counseling. I mean, it's very easy to put in a report all these things and ideas that we sometimes superimpose on what people should be doing. I don't know whether this comes from you or comes from Ms. Jones, to be honest. What I do know is that her background is sufficient enough for me to want to give her some additional chance. So that's why I did it. But the whole hope for her brother and the hope for her, his attorneys know how to word things so that it appears that our clients want what we think they should be doing. So I don't know if Ms. Jones gets it. That's what my concern is. Is she involved with CMH at all?
I don't believe so. Ms. Jones, are you with CMH?
And here I am.
Okay.
Your Honor, can we approach really briefly? I have a question.
You may. Okay, we're back on the record in the Keela Jones matter. Ms. Jones, it's my understanding that you may be able to go live at your uncle's.
Okay, I apologize.
It's okay. It's my understanding you may be able to go live at your uncle's.
Yeah, he wanted me to come stay with him when I got out of here so I could get myself together.
If he is willing to do a home confinement tether there, then I would consider that. There are some obligations and requests and orders that I have for you in the meantime. You need to have a signed contract with CMH before I will release you. So you need to be under their care. Now, once you get out, if you can find a different place for you to go and get some counseling, you can switch to that. But in the interim time period, you need to have a contract with CMH before you can be released. I'll release you to home confinement to your uncle once we get the address and the name of that individual. You then need to look for a job and get signed up to get your GED and your diploma. And those things need to happen by the time you come back here for sentencing,
Okay,
okay?
okay,
Uh,
how would, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how would I give you guys the information on like the address and his name and stuff?
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with your attorney as soon as I'm done, okay?
Okay,
All right. So I'll see you back here on June 27th at 10 o'clock a.m. for sentencing, okay?
okay,
We won't be able to release you until we have that address and name, but as soon as we have that, I'll give you an opportunity. Please see it as that, Miss Jones. The behavior that you've been exhibiting, and know you think it's normal, you probably have seen a lot of it, but that's not acceptable behavior. And it's not all your fault. Some of this is learned. It's what you've been around, it's what you think is okay, but it's not. Do you understand that part now?
yes, ma'am.
And I hope I don't want you to feel like I'm scolding you. I'm trying to get through to you. I want you to be the best version of you can be. And you got to get in a different environment to do that. Okay?
Okay,
All right, now. I'm hoping and wishing you nothing but the best. And I hope that you believe that and believe that you can be better and do better so that everything that White wrote about what you want for you and what you want for your brother can come true. Okay?
okay,
All right. I'll see you here on June 27th. Okay?
okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right.